Our school has grown over the last 7 years by 31%. We've increased our student population. We have classrooms that have 30 plus kids in them, and we are growing. We continue to grow. Our classrooms are busting at the seams.
We started with 17 kindergartners, and now we have 30 in one little classroom. Most classrooms are at capacity with 30 plus students in each classroom, which makes learning a little bit difficult with one teacher and that many students.
I don't think people realize how much we have grown. Our student body has just grown. Since January 1, I think between the middle school and the high school, we've received 10 new students. I also have some parents that have lived here a long time, and I've heard the statement that their kids are wanting to move back home so their kids can go to Strother. And it just has made it where we need to build on a few new classrooms.
In this bond proposal, we have three major components. The first major component of the project is to build 3 new classrooms to the elementary. They will also serve as safe rooms for our school as well.
At this time, the library is our safe room, and if we have a tornado during school, our school is so big now that fitting everyone in that safe room is just unbelievable.
When we do tornado drills, it is at capacity with the whole school, pre-K through 12th grade. And if we invite any of our neighbors or community into the safe room, I don't know that we would be able to house all the people in there.
That part of the project is going to be the bulk of the project. It also includes in there materials to set up the classrooms, as well as building a playground on that end of the area for our students. The second part of our project is a renovation project in which we would like to start with our oldest building first, our high school. It was built in the 1960s. It has not had any repair work done to it since the early 1990s, and we have several air conditioning units that are 18 to 20 plus years old, which is definitely the lifespan of a unit.
Our kindergarten classroom that has 30 plus students right now, for about 2 weeks the air conditioning was out this last fall. And it gets really hot in that classroom, and that many students, there is no learning that's going on. We really need to fix that.
We have electrical issues. We'd like to change out some of the lighting to try to make that building and a little more energy efficient, so we can take that money and put more of it back into the classroom for our students. The third major component of this project would be technology. We here at Strother have, over this past year, have begun to move to a one-to-one education for our students. And what that entails is that our students are using iPads or electronic devices for student learning in the classroom. And every student right now, pre-K through 6th grade, has their own iPad device, and we were able to get that through a grant that we had received. But it only covered the lower elementary. And so what we would like to do is we want to increase that through our whole school. So part of this project will be to help our junior high and high school students, specifically our 9 through 12, be able to get those devices.
I know that some places each student has their own computer for the day, and I think that's where we're going to. That, you know, it's not our community demanding it, it's the world itself demanding it. And that's just how it is. Everything is done by computer.
If we don't step up our end of it at an early age with our students, then we feel like that we're doing them a disservice as they move into the real world. The total increase of taxes to the taxpayers is going to be 17.5%. We have a current bond that goes off in May. The taxpayers are currently paying 4% on that bond. So if you want to look at it from that standpoint, it's only going to be an increase of 13.5% on what you've already been paying.
If you build, they will come. I'm a true believer in that. And yes, it may raise your property taxes some, but it keeps your value of your property. and it just keeps a lot of people in our community, and this is the only community we have.
We would definitely appreciate your support for our children and our students of the district, and I can assure you that all the money is going for a good cause to be used on our students to help rebuild our facilities, our older facilities, build new facilities, and be able to get technology and more educational tools back to the classroom for our students.
In order to provide our students with the tools that they need to learn and become 21st century learners and productive citizens and community members, we need more room, we need upgrades on our buildings, and we need to pass the bond.